Hello and welcome to a new episode of Sea of Thieves news. It's been a while since I've done one of these, so forgive me if I'm a little bit rusty. Okay, here we go. There's monkey business occurring in the Outpost stores. Drew's back with more tantalising info and game updates, and there are new items headed to the Pirate Emporium. With our next game update on August 22nd, we are bringing fresh new items to the Outpost stores. With the Stonebark Carpenter's weapon set, you can admire the smooth, tide-polished surface of these ornate pieces. Oh, and you can also use them to fight people, so that's a plus. And if you're looking to add a little variety to your clothing chest, then there are also 4 new colourful tops to choose from. And if you choose to showcase the stylish simian courtly jacket, pirates from across the seas are sure to go ape for your obviously superior sense of fashion. We've also got new Twitch drops on the way. From the 21st to the 28th of August, watch any participating stream on Twitch for your chance to unlock the Eastern Wind's sapphire bejeweled gloves, wrap dress and pristine jacket, as well as the stalwart Sea Dog tankard. For more information on how to get involved with Twitch drops, visit seaofthieves.com/Twitch-drops. There's also a new perk available for Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscribers. Up until the 28th of September, subscribers can claim a bundle containing the new Ebon Rapier, the Obsidian Pocket Watch, and the Obsidian Figurehead. Now let's check in with production director Drew Stevens for new information on what changes are coming to the game.
Hey everyone, with our August update right around the corner, I want to do a quick update on Season 13 and then look ahead to some changes coming soon. We're incredibly happy with how Season 13 has landed, with the addition of the Burning Blade and Skeleton Camps, together providing new goals for players when starting a session. We've loved seeing the stories shared of crews pledging to Flameheart, taking control of the Burning Blade, and becoming an epic raid encounter for others on the seas to band together to take on. We've been releasing steady hotfixes over the last few weeks, focusing on stability, performance, and addressing some exploits that we've seen surface. The team are also reviewing the feedback and player behaviour following the season's launch, and we'll be working on fine-tuning the experience and addressing issues that have been raised. One hot area of feedback is around the ability for the Burning Blade crew to run and freely cash in at the Reaper's hideout whilst in combat. This clearly is not an intended scenario, and the team will be fixing this up in a coming update. Sticking with Season 13, I want to talk about the scenario we encountered at launch, where 2 high-impact exploits were discovered. These exploits allowed crews to gain additional rewards when completing the rituals at the ancient temples. Now, we'll hold our hands up. This was a pretty significant bug that was discovered, and that's on us. And the team rallied quickly to hotfix it within a few days. In this time, however, over 20,000 players took advantage of this to gain a significant and unintended boost to their progression, with over 300 billion gold arriving in the economy as a result. We take these kind of exploits very seriously, and we remove progress from all players who'd been caught using them to gain additional rewards. Stepping back from this incident, look, this is game development. No matter how tight our processes are, some bugs and unintended mechanics are going to find their way to live. However, players that abuse them to gain an advantage should expect to be penalised, and that can range from progress being removed through to suspended playtime, depending on the severity of the impact. The responsibility ultimately sits with you as players on how you approach this. Clearly the best approach is report it, don't use it, and certainly don't share it. If you do, however, choose to take advantage of it, you should expect follow-up actions on your account. You've been warned. Earlier in the year, I spoke about a dedicated game health-focused team that would tackle issues that matter most to our players. The team is now starting to form and identifying their key focus areas to improve the experience. Game performance will be their initial focus, with the frequency of hitches and rubber banding increasing during gameplay, even prior to the addition of the Burning Blade. As with any complex body of work, expect improvements to take time. But with a dedicated team focused here, I'm confident we'll see good progress. The team will also be identifying improvements to game stability to address crash rates, and prioritising which game experience bugs to be fixed, like the recent fix to silent boarding. The Sea of Thieves team is a large one now, with multiple areas of focus and dedicated teams, like seasonal delivery, live events, Pirate Emporium, and now game health. We can't all work in a single area. And even though I see the comment regularly that we should just stop everything and fix bugs, that isn't going to help us maintain an engaging game and continue to run a successful business. I know that ultimately you just want to see improvements fast in these areas, and we haven't been able to react quickly enough in the past. I feel our team structure moving forward is now better placed to get these things moving. Next up, I want to share some plans we have in the combat space to begin improving balance across our weapons. In Season 14, we'll be introducing the grapple gun, which primarily is a traversal tool. This will also shake up the combat meta by providing players with an on-demand distance closer in their loadout, albeit with some limitations in its combat ability. Knowing the combat meta as it stands, we're going to be making some changes on the way to Season 14 to ensure we're ready for this new tool arriving. The biggest change here is that we're going to be redefining the role of the blunderbuss into the dependable anti-boarding weapon with a defensive focus. The blunderbuss will now deal a consistent knockback at close range and apply more vertical knockback to repel boarders over ledges and objects. Its spread pattern will now be widened in hipfire and in aim down sights, improving effectiveness in close range while reducing its mid and long range power. With this new identity as a reliable anti-boarding weapon, the blunderbuss will now lose its ability to perform a one-hit kill on a full health player. It will still do critical damage to a player at close range, dealing 90 damage, but will no longer be able to kill without a follow-up. New visual effects will also solidify this weapon's new identity. The effective knockback range is now visualised by white-hot debris and smoke being fired from the barrel, before dissipating at mid-range. We know the blunderbuss has been the go-to weapon for many players across a wide range of playstyles, most notably the tool for our smaller crews to be able to dispatch larger groups. We feel this new identity now doubles down on that reliable anti-boarding toolset, and when in capable hands can still be devastating in close range, and help level the playing field against larger crews, but with a focus on defense, not offense. This is going to be a pretty big change to a weapon that's been part of many players' loadouts since launch. However, knowing the meta changes we have coming, this new identity for the blunderbuss was a necessary change, and one that we want to bring in ahead of time to ensure it's balanced ahead of the next season. Well, I think that's enough spicy news for now. Catch you all next time.
In case you missed it, last month we added the Mayhem Ship Set to the Pirate Emporium. With a livery that champions chaos, you'll be all set to loot and shoot your way across the seas as you bring your own brand of boisterous banditry to the very borders of the known world. And with our next game update on August 22nd, we are bringing back another stunner to the Pirate Emporium, the Omen Ship Set. Inspired by the incredible Gears of War series, this imposing ship set will strike fear into the hearts of any horde. Whether it's the turning cogs of its capstan, or the saw-blade figurehead which lances through the waves, decking your ship out in this glorious set is sure to inspire you to emerge like a phoenix into battle. And that's not all. Let's take a look at what else is headed to the Pirate Emporium. And that's us for another episode. If you liked what you saw and you want to stay up to date with everything Sea of Thieves, then remember to like, subscribe, and ring that little ship's bell for all those glorious notifications. Cheers.